I think like the most kind of challenging, intimidating case that I have ever done. And I will give all that I have, my attention, my focus, my breath and my soul to your procedure. This could be the most difficult procedure that I have ever done in my life. After 11 years of one-pointed focus on this work, hair restoration surgeries, we have done many difficult patients, we have done many repair cases. Here the most important thing is he has got more than 4 FUT scars. They all, all over the scalp. These 4 strip scars, they start from here and as up as here. So this scar, the upper scar, is almost in the temporary area. That means the hair which has been taken from here, they have been planted, they must have grown, but they have thinned out. And the donor is extremely kind of utilized, and it is very, very difficult to pull out hair from here. He has come from Ireland, and he has done, as I said, 4 procedures before, and he has been kind of influenced by or referred by some of our past patients, both in Ireland as well as UK and other places. And he has got a beard, and we are going to use his beard primarily. And the hairline is very, very low, like around 7 centimeters from the eyebrow center. And his temples are gone. He's grade 7. Essentially, he's grade 7. So all the features of grade 7 are there. The hair, they're growing kind of close to 90 degrees to the skin on the hairline, and they are kind of deviated. So that flaring or deviation of the hair, the direction, the front, as well as the wrong angle, gives a very unnatural look, and the hairline is pretty low. So a lot of things to be tackled. I have to remove a lot of bad angled hair from the front, make the hairline a little bit up, then fix everything here, give them the right direction, and fill the temples over here, fill the humps over here. Then of course you have to do the crown. So then we have to address this part also. This is the thinning area. This is the fall of the crown. So we have to address this also. I'm fairly certain that we'll be able to pull out close to 2,800 to 3,000 grafts from here, from the horseshoe area of his donor. Whatever amount of donor he has left with, we'll be trying to use them properly. And another 3,000 odd grafts can be taken from his beard. So I will be addressing the frontal part primarily with the natural looks, and that is the main kind of gateway to the face. He is here, all the way has come with a lot of hope, and I want to give all my experience, all my energy, all my breath, all my soul into him, so that I want to earn him as a friend for the rest of my life. So now I will show the frontal part of it. So, as I said, he has got multiple issues. The first issue, which is very kind of soreness to my eyes, is when I see the hair is standing, these hair are nearly standing on the scalp. They're like close to 90 degrees to the skin. So usually they should be around 15 to 20 degrees to the skin, whereas here he has close to 90 degrees. So I'm not going to extract all this bad hair. I'm going to extract only 1 centimeter of hair, so that the frontal thing can be kind of given the right framing or right gateway to the face. And these are all 90 degrees. And the second important thing was wrongly directed. So all these hair are going sideways. So if you comb it down, so you see that these hair are going sideways. So the sideways, this direction is also wrong. They should have been stacking kind of thing, kind of thing, stacks of hair. From the eyebrow center, it is around 7 centimeters, less than 7 centimeters. I want to extract these hair, and I want to put some very, very thin baby hair to make it look natural. And of course, you have to make it irregular. We are going to address to his temples also, and temples are really important. And we all know that if temples are not done correctly, it will be more catastrophic. And temples are not on the scalp, they are usually on the face. It is very, very front on the frontal part. It's challenging but most gratifying thing. We're going to do the temples, both left and right, and this merging of this temporal area with the frontal area, this frontotemporal angle, and this corridor has to be done very, very well. And of course we have got these humps. So these humps has to be tackled, and here as well. And so from front to here, potentially I'm going to plant close to 3,000 odd grafts. Out of that, 1,500 will come from his back and 1,500 will be taken from the beard. We'll mix them well, and his beard is great in terms of the texture. They won't become wiry. So his beard quality is nice, just like Carl's beard. And we're going to, I will start mixing his beard after 1 inch from the frontal thing. And this part will be mixture of scalp and beard. And the crown will be again mixture of scalp and beard. Maybe beard more than scalp, because we have got a limited donor area in the scalp. And this is the way that I'm going to approach to Pat. So that's it. Pat is very, very, he's practical. He's kind of, he says that he just wants improvement. He knows that it cannot be extremely dense, right? But he says that he wants to have improvement. But what I'm going to do, I have already shown him, and we'll go ahead with that, and we'll keep you posted about his progress. And thank you so much, Pat, for doing the research. And